Hi everyone. This video is a supplementary material for 760 Financial Management in Public Organizations. It was created for students who missed the first in-person class. Many students who study public finance management have plans to work in the public or nonprofit sectors or work in the private sector doing business with the public sector. Some students may have prior experience working in agencies that are involved in budget processes and revenue collection, but the presumption is usually no prior experience. It is likely that students in a public finance course have similar career goals, and this is a good way to establish some common goals, common ground as the class embarks on the study of public finance management. Okay, my name is Jiwon N. Spears. I earned my PhDs at Florida State University through a dual degree in Norman in public administration and measurement and statistics. My dissertation, advisor in public administration, Dr. Francis Berry, is a political scientist. Many of you may recognize the name Berry and Berry from public policy textbooks, particularly in relation to public diffusion theory or event history analysis, things like that, which grew out of innovation theory. Ultimately, her scholarly work focuses on how government action and public policy contribute to democracy and economic development and how policies spread across governments. In my home country, Korea, women do not take their husband's last name after marriage. So when I taught in Korea, I was called Dr. Nam, but you may call me Dr. Spears since we are in the United States. If Dr. Berry is my academic mother, then I also have an academic father, and that person is Dr. Ralph S. Brower. He used to be a juvenile detention officer. Isn't that interesting? His undergraduate major was sociology, and then he earned his PhD in public administration. And he was highly respected for his work in organizational and social research. There were many nights when Dr. Brower and I stayed up late discussing ideas. It might sound weird, but at FSU, that kind of life was not unusual. Both doctoral students and professors often worked through the night. He used to be a PhD director, so most of the doctoral students who don't have a full-time job when they studied at night, he commonly drop by the campus to look around, everything is okay, something like that. The campus was always full of students and faculty from diverse backgrounds. We stayed on campus overnight whenever we needed to, spending our youth working day and night in our offices in pursuit of advancing scholarship. Occasionally, campus police would make their rounds. They never told us to stop studying and go home. They only asked us to close our doors because the open doors triggered the beeping alarms at the campus police station. So we simply closed the doors and continued working. Dr. Brower once told us in his cultural analysis and grounded theory class that he carried forward an intellectual lineage from Sorokin to Robert Morton, then through Selznick to Charles Perrault and Abolafia. I still remember how he drew the lineage on the chalkboard, arrows connecting each name, laughing with his big, easy laugh as he explained it. As one of Dr. Brower's students, I believed I would have more time to walk alongside him, to stay with him longer, and in doing so, help carry forward the trajectories of his intellectual teachers. I know that one day all of us will leave this world and go on to an eternal place. Dr. Brower passed away on January 16, 2026. This course has to be somewhat eclectic because we have not taken the 3 finance courses in sequence. 549, Public Finance, 550, 750, State and Local Governments, Budgeting and Finance, which is across listed courses, and 760, Financial Management in Public Organization. This course is an advanced graduate course on the theory and practice of budgeting and finance in modern governments. Budgeting concerns where the money goes. Finance concerns where the money comes from. In our first class, I briefly mentioned Richard Musgrave. In the field of public finance, many people study from his books, which reflects just how significant Musgrave's contributions to public finance have been. Since we are essentially compressing 3 courses into one, we need a solid foundation. I also think it would be the best to study using a single public finance framework. So we will base our work on Mike Sayers' fiscal administration. When we talk about fiscal administration, we are mainly talking about how governments use taxes and spending to manage the economy. Fiscal policy is controlled by elected officials, such as legislatures and the executive branch, and it works through decisions about how much the government spends and how much it taxes. The goals are to stimulate economic growth, reduce unemployment, and manage inflation. For instance, during a recession, the government may increase spending to boost overall demand. This is different from monetary policy, which is not about government spending or taxes. Monetary policy is about controlling the money supply and credit conditions, and it is handled by the central bank, such as the Federal Reserve. The central bank uses tools like interest rates, of open market operations, and reserve requirements to control inflation and stabilize prices. For instance, raising interest rates is a common way to slow inflation. So, in simple terms, fiscal administration deals with how governments raise and spend money. Monetary policy deals with how central banks manage money and credit. Mike Sell argues that public finance is fundamentally an administrative and political process, not merely a technical or economic one. Across taxation, budgeting, revenue forecasting, corruption, and fiscal reform, his scholarship shows that fiscal systems are shaped by institutions, incentives, political acceptance, and administrative capacity. Sound fiscal outcomes do not arise automatically from good economies. They depend on how revenue systems are administered, how forecasts are produced and legitimated, how political actors respond to uncertainty, and how corruption and governance structures distort resource allocation. In short, fiscal performance is a governance problem. When you make an argument like this, you need empirical evidence. A claim based only on qualitative data often doesn't carry enough weight. But when you can demonstrate it with quantitative evidence, people with different interests and perspectives are much more likely to find it convincing. All right. You can see on this slide, Mike Sell is a highly respected and influential scholar, particularly known for state and local public finance, sales, taxation and tax systems, and public budgeting and fiscal administration. Please read the syllabus carefully. All right. Financial management is the subset of management that focuses on generating financial information that can be used to improve decision making. Please watch this YouTube clip. It's easy and a little bit fun too. So please watch this YouTube clip. Although we use Mike Sell's textbook to discuss financial phenomena through real government finance cases, we often find that theoretical interpretation is largely missing. Theory functions as a kind of lenses and compass. It helps us understand individual phenomena and gives direction to our thinking. Without theory, we sometimes cannot even understand why certain things happen. And when we try to explain them, our explanations often remain superficial. In contrast, fields such as personnel administration, human resource management, and organizational studies are rich in explanatory theories. Because personnel administration deals with people, it frequently draws on psychological theories. Because it concerns organizations, it makes extensive use of theories from business management and organizational studies. But what about financial administration? governments clearly engage in financial activities, yet because we become so absorbed in numbers, it is often difficult to develop a sociological imagination or a strong theoretical problem consciousness about those activities. At the same time, it is too simplistic to argue that budgets are located solely according to political power. Organizations with little political capital can, in some cases, be far more efficient than organizations with greater resources. For this reason, students of financial administration must engage in the work of theorizing why these patterns occur. As part of that effort, I introduced articles on behavioral finance in our first class. Please read these articles carefully and thoroughly. When materials are posted in each module, you'd better read them carefully and create your own summaries. Doing so will greatly aid your understanding and retention when it comes time for the major exam. Let's take a break for 5 minutes.